Hello IndyCar fans, welcome to Formula Pun Racer. Today is April 13th, 2023. Before I begin my review on the PPG 375 at Texas Motor Speedway, which occurred back on April 2nd, it is with sad news to announce that Texas race driver AJ Foyt is going through a really difficult time right now. The four-time Indy 500 winner has sadly lost his wife Lucy 3 days after the Texas race. She was only 84. And so, Anthony Joseph Foyt, your team and family, my thoughts go out to you and your family at this time, and I am terribly, terribly sorry for your loss. So, a moment of silence, everyone, in memory of AJ Foyt's wife, Lucy, please. Once again, AJ Foyt, I, the Formula Pun Racer, and all your greatest racing fans are here to support you and extend their deepest condolences in this difficult time. We're truly terribly sorry for your loss, AJ Foyt. May Lucy go with God. And it's interesting about Lucy and AJ because coincidentally enough, they married the same year my grandparents did. Good old 1955.
1955?
Great Scott! There's no question about it, AJ. Lucy was indeed your biggest supporter and fan throughout your racing career and helped you build your team and your racing career become so successful in many ways that we could have only imagined. From AJ's rookie year in 1958, where he finished 16th, 3 years later would be when he would finally break through to success at the Brickyard. No doubt about it, 1961 would be a year where both AJ and Lucy felt like babes in Toyland, literally.
All right!
Along with the other three that would come later in 64, 67, and 77. AJ would definitely have quite an extensive career in racing, before finally retiring right before the 1993 Indianapolis 500, which was my first Indy 500 I ever attended. So I never really got to see him race with my own two eyes. But he also has won at Daytona in the NASCAR race and the 24 Hours of Le Mans, so that's quite an amazing record for the Super Tex. But now I can get on with my video review of his home race, the Texas race, the PPG 375, right here
at Texas Motor Speedway, and Felix Rosenqvist, who was on the pole a year ago for Arrow McLaren, will lead the field of green here in the PPG 375.
Oh, Rosenqvist with a monster jump. Look at all the cars dropping left sides in the grass as Arrow McLaren runs first, third, and fourth there. Teammates O'Ward and Rossi side by side in the orange and black cars. Great.
As you gather around to watch my review of the PPG 375 at Texas Motor Speedway, grab yourself a slice of Texas toast and I'll delve into the race and this 28-car starting field. It all began with Felix Rosenqvist of Sweden on pole and Scott Dixon of Chip Ganassi second. Rossi and O'Ward, who are Rosenqvist's teammates, were not far behind them in the front row either. And so, for the first 6 and 7 laps, it was quite a battle between the orange cars, 3 from Arrow McLaren and 1 from Ganassi. By lap 7, Dixon's teammate Alex Palou of Spain in the blue and white American Legion car was starting to claw his way up to 6th. So it was a lot of jostling for position, and then Joseph Newgarden of Team Penske was hot on their heels too. But by lap 49, the rising sun of Takuma Sato unfortunately got set when his car lost it in the marbles going into turn 2. Game over for the poor Japanese driver, who has won Indy twice already. Naturally, Takuma Sato's crash brought the race under yellow, and the majority of the field would pit. But 3 laps into this caution, as Alexander Rossi was finishing his pit stop, Kyle Kirkwood of Andretti Autosport was pulling into his pits, but thanks to some miscommunication on both teams' ends, Alexander Rossi ended up ramming into Kyle Kirkwood's left rear with Rossi's right front. Rossi's car was damaged, and Kyle was spun around. Both were able to continue after Rossi was able to get his car repaired, but For a fact that this was mostly Kyle Kirkwood's fault for being in the wrong lane of the pit lane, which was the right end, it should have been on the left lane to represent his commitment to coming to his pits. Well, interestingly enough, though, it was Alexander Rossi who got penalized for this, and that cost him dearly compared to Kyle Kirkwood. And that doesn't seem fair at all. Oh, come on! The race went back to green on lap 61, and it was Joseph Newgarden of Nashville in the lead for Team Penske. But on the same lap, just a few corners later, Alex Palou would go wheel-to-wheel with the Nashville native. And boy, oh boy, neither one would give each other an inch, but thank goodness, no harm, no foul. And so for the next 100-plus laps, the race would be under green conditions, and there'd be plenty of drivers jostling for the lead from Newgarden, Colton Herta, Felix Rosenqvist, Patricia Ward, Scott Dixon, Alex Palou, and a few others. And boy, I tell you, eventually, by lap 161, Joseph Newgarden and Patricia Ward were the only two drivers on the lead lap at that point, and they were still going at each other wheel to wheel. Oh. Up until lap 179, you could say Felix was very Rosenquick, but unfortunately for the Super Swede, his day went sourish when his car got up in the marbles where there's no grip whatsoever, and the rear of his car clipped the turn 4 wall. Game over for the poor Swede. He wasn't hurt, but his race was run. Game over, yeah! With Felix out and the race under caution, it was the perfect opportunity for Ward and Newgarden to take their time to go to the pits to refuel and change tires, but it was also opportunistic for a few other drivers that were lapped by the two men duking it out to get back on the lead lap. And when the race restarted on lap 194, oh boy, there would be quite a battle between 6 drivers: Newgarden, Ward, Herta, Grosjean, Palou, and even David Malukas of Dale Coyne Racing. Woo-hoo-hoo! But unfortunately, it would be a mixed bag for Dale Coyne Racing because while David Malukas was still on a good charge to stick his nose into the top 6, by lap 211, it was game over for Dale Coyne rookie Stingray, who got robbed of a good performance when he got up in the marbles in turn 2 and then also hit the inside wall as well. Stingray Robb was not hurt, but he said that second hit in the wall really knocked him big time, but he'll recover. And so hopefully, Stingray, you'll be swimming into a better performance, if not victory, soon enough. Alex Palou was in the lead when the race restarted on lap 219. Romain Grosjean was second, and Colton Herta third. And there would be a lot of wheel-to-wheel battles up until lap 224 when the yellow flag came out again. This time was for Andretti Autosport driver Devlin DeFrancesco of Canada, who lost control coming out of turn 2, and with nowhere to go right behind him, he got rear-ended real hard by Graham Rahal. Tough luck for both these drivers. And with Devlin DeFrancesco getting bombarded like a pinball in a pinball machine, he was lucky that he was not hurt at all, eh? Patricia Ward would restart the race in the lead with 21 laps from the finish. Alex Palou of Spain would start second, and Nashville native Joseph Newgarden would restart in third. And there would still be more wheel-to-wheel battles around this track. By lap 243, it would be Joseph Newgarden retaking the lead over from Patricia Ward. But as they continued to duke it out like they had for the majority of the race, with 2 laps from the finish, Romain Grosjean got loose coming out of turn 2 and hit the wall, bringing out the yellow flag for the final time. Romain was unhurt, but the race would finish under yellow conditions, ensuring that the Nashville native Joseph Newgarden would win a back-to-back victory at the Texas Motor Speedway just like last year. Congratulations to Team Penske driver Joseph Newgarden, and with Patricia Ward finishing second, the young Mexican at Arrow McLaren in fact now leads the IndyCar drivers' points. Not bad for 2 races so far finished this season, eh? But it may not be the best of finishes, but it does give all the Mexican fans of Ward something exciting to talk about. I must say, that exciting racing action all over Texas Motor Speedway serves to highlight why we should have more ovals on the IndyCar schedule. And all we've got, unfortunately, is Texas Motor Speedway, Iowa Speedway, Gateway, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Fellow Twitter fan Chad Frankenfield would certainly agree with me that we need IndyCar racing on more ovals, like Richmond, and especially Pocono, Pennsylvania. And I am, being from PA, say, IndyCar, please come back to Pocono ASAP. I know it didn't get off on the best start, and I know it wasn't much of a fanfare, I understand. But given how the IndyCar safety's improved because of the aero screen, all you have to do, IndyCar and Pocono, is do a better job promoting each other. And, yeah, because I'd only come to the Pocono Raceway only if IndyCar is there. Because that's what I'm there for, not NASCAR, Indy only. So please, Pocono and IndyCars, please come back together. I'm sure we Pennsylvania IndyCar fans would appreciate it, especially the Andretti family being from Nazareth, Pennsylvania. But that's just my 2 cents on the matter. And to get back to AJ Foyt, I will say one thing. With the next round, which is this Sunday, April 16th, at the Acura Long Beach Grand Prix, the second most popular round on the IndyCar season after the Indy 500, it's interesting because the Long Beach Grand Prix was the last time AJ Foyt's team won an IndyCar race. It was 10 years ago, which was in fact Takuma Sato's debut IndyCar win. Who would have thought? That was a race I'll never forget watching. And 4 years later, Takuma Sato would obtain his second career IndyCar win by winning the Indianapolis 500. And I'll never forget that one, shown at this moment right here. The excitement of victory. Nothing more exciting for Takuma Sato than winning the Indianapolis 500 like that back in 2017, and for my favorite racing team, Andretti Autosport. And yes, that was me squealing like a girl in excitement because I just couldn't contain my excitement of seeing history being made right in front of me like that. Well, unfortunately, Takuma Sato is going to sit out the Long Beach Grand Prix. He's only committed to the oval races with Chip Ganassi, so Marcus Armstrong will be back in the number 11 car for this weekend at Long Beach, California.
Where's Marcus?
For those who are wondering, Marcus Ericsson finished 8th. And so, once again, for us anti-Penske fans with Joseph Newgarden coming out on top at Texas, well, it's a pie in the face for us all once again. Thanks for watching my video review of the PPG 375 at Texas Motor Speedway. If you like this video, please subscribe to Formula Pun Racer if you haven't already, and share with your friends to get them to subscribe as well, and click the notification bell below to be notified of future video postings. I'll leave you now with some highlights of the wheel-to-wheel action of Texas and the outcome of the race, and be sure to tune in to the Acura Long Beach Grand Prix on April 16th at 3 o'clock Eastern Time on NBC or Peacock. I'll see you all in the next video. Congratulations once again to Joseph Newgarden on winning in Texas. I'm Aaron Cylinder, firing on all cylinders.